The gods of Genesis wanted to keep knowledge away from humanity, and they got mad when they found out that Adam and Eve was awakened from their ignorance sleep, and their eyes was open. They said, "Behold, man has become like one of us." The serpent, which is symbolic for the Kundalini energy within them, told the truth that the gods knew that Adam and Eve would become like the gods, knowing good from evil. The fake God said, "Behold, man has become like one of us, please, that he take from the tree of life and live forever, lest curse them." Why did the fake gods of Genesis tell man not to eat knowledge? Hosea 4:6 says that humanity is destroyed from lack of knowledge.
The serpent's truth in Genesis. A closer look at the story of Adam, Eve, and the serpent in the book of Genesis is often cited as the origin of human sin and the fall from grace. Traditionally, the serpent is seen as a deceiver, leading Eve to disobey God's command and bringing about the downfall of humanity. However, a closer examination of the text reveals a more nuanced narrative, one in which the serpent's words are not lies, but rather a revelation of uncomfortable truths. This essay will explore how the serpent's statements to Eve were, in fact, accurate, and how the reaction of the Elohim, often translated as God, but more accurately referring to a council or plurality of divine beings, confirms the truth of the serpent's message. The serpent's words, a promise of knowledge in Genesis 3:4-5. The serpent says to Eve, "You will not certainly die." The serpent said to the woman, "For God knows that when you eat from it your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Asterisk, the serpent's statement contains two key claims. 1. Eating the fruit will not result in immediate death. Point 2. The fruit will grant knowledge, making Eve and Adam like God.
When Eve eats the fruit and shares it with Adam, they do not die on the spot. Instead, their eyes were open, and they became aware of their nakedness, signifying a newfound knowledge and consciousness. This directly corresponds to the serpent's promise. The immediate effect of eating the fruit is not physical death, but rather an awakening to a deeper understanding of good and evil. The reaction of the Elohim, confirmation of the serpent's truth after Adam and Eve eat the fruit. Genesis 3:22 records the reaction of the Elohim, and the Lord God said, "Behold, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil. And lest he reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat, and live forever." Asterisk, this statement is critical for several reasons. First, it confirms the serpent's claim that eating the fruit would make Adam and Eve like God. The Elohim themselves acknowledge that humanity has gained knowledge similar to their own. The divine beings do not dispute the serpent's assertion. Instead, they express concern that humanity might now access the tree of life and gain immortality, which would make them even more like the gods.
Conclusion: the story of Genesis, when closely analyzed, reveals that the serpent's words were not lies, but a truthful account of what would happen if Adam and Eve ate from the tree of knowledge. The serpent told the truth about the consequences of gaining knowledge, and the Elohim themselves confirmed this by acknowledging that humanity had become like one of us. The serpent's woe, therefore, can be interpreted not as a deceiver, but as an entity that brought about a critical and transformative awareness in humanity. This perspective challenges traditional interpretations and invites a deeper understanding of the complexities within the Genesis narrative.